Hello my lovely viewers, welcome back. And if you're new here, hello, I'd love you to join us. It's that time of year where we want easy dressing, but we want stylish dressing. And a key thing for that for me, or a key piece, is what I call a one-piece wonder. And that's a dress. And I've got 7 here, 7 pieces to share with you that are, in my humble opinion, one-piece wonders that are simple, they're minimal, and yet utterly stylish. So let's jump right in. Okay, this is the first piece, and it's this quite unassuming black column dress. Now it's in a stretchy material, but it's absolutely sensational. I've picked this up in a size 6 and it's £35. Now, one thing you want to do is get this fitted. Whatever your size, you will look sensational in this because this will hug your frame, and there's a reason for that. Let's have a look at it. So it's a round neck here, crew neck. It has subtle shoulder pads, ever so soft, but just gives that little elevation to the frame. Short sleeves here, but look at this boucle fabric. It's stretchy, so it comes down here and it's slightly gathered around the waist on one side. That takes an ordinary column dress into something subtly form-fitting. It just goes straight round the back here. Whatever your size or shape, you will be sensational in this dress. This is £35. You can throw this on during the day. You can throw this on to go out in an evening, pop some jewellery on, and honestly, you're good to go for any occasion. Okay, this is the next dress. And again, this is quite unassuming. Now, this is described as a shirt dress, which I suppose it is, but the shirt element is only buttoned to here. So I've picked this up in a size 6. It's £35 and it's described as an ecru mix. So it's an ecru and black print. So it is shirt style. So you've got this nice pointed collar detail here, button to the waist area here, gathered then so it's slightly flared. It has pockets. What's not to love about that? Lovely wide sleeve here, coming down into nice black buttons, matching the ones on the front here. And it's just exceptionally plain, slightly gathered here, then goes to the waist in that gathered detail. Just something I need to tell you is this came really nicely packaged, and it had some creases in the skirt of the dress. I just hung this up, and honestly, there is not a crease in sight. So if you're travelling for holiday or visiting friends, family, or just having a nice little vacation somewhere, honestly, this will be your friend. Okay, this is quite an unassuming dress, but honestly, this is just sensational. I picked this up in a size 6. It's size 6 regular. It's £49.50, and it's described as moss, the colour, but it's a lovely olive, if that makes even more sense. This looks absolutely gorgeous on. Now, I do love a green dress, and I particularly like an olive colour as well. But this is just absolutely lovely. It's unassuming, but it's one of those dresses when you pop it on, it has impact. Let's have a look at it. So the fabric is almost sheen-like, so it has that gathered ruched effect in the fabric. Lovely frill collar detail here, subtle but just lovely forming the neckline here. Goes straight across here into a bodice area. Nice frill detail again across the shoulder detail on arms. But look at the blouson effect in that sleeve. It's almost as though it's lined. The fabric is so weighty. You have the nice elastic cuff here, but look at the detail here. So you have this nice braiding which shifts and emphasizes across the top here of the chest area, And then it does the same in the waist, but in 3. It then gathers and goes into the most gorgeous skirt detail. Look at the width of that. Look at the colour of it. Around the back, it's the same detail here. Again, you've got a nice button here that's tied. This is just absolutely glorious. You can pop this on during the day, and this will take you through day to night. It doesn't crease though, it hasn't, certainly when I've been trying this on. It's just absolutely glorious in my humble opinion. Now this is another new in dress, but I'm guessing they are having some stock issues because although it's just new in, I can't find it currently online. It's gone to a different colourway. I will, if I can, link to this particular one, but I will link to the 2 other colourways that they have. So this is in a pale blue mix. It's a size 6 and it's £35. The design details on this are just quite stunning. So what they have here, it's described as a mesh dress. So you can see here how the mesh is not lined, so you have that nice lighter feel to the arm area, whilst that's still being covered. The rest of it is lined in the body, but look how they have taken this design. So they've cut this on the bias, so it's going down one way and down the other. So you've got that bias effect, but it's gathered, so it's almost slashed to here, and then comes down into this curved waist area that then goes into that lovely skirt detail on the dress. Around the back, you just have the slightly curved detail here that gives that detail, that takes that around from the front. Honestly, this looks glorious on. This is the pale blue mix. I think at the moment they have it in a black and ecru mix, and they also have it in a plain grey. The same style, so it's the style that's the point here. The black and grey one, or the black and ecru one, sort of looks very similar, obviously the design to this, but you might like a plain one as well. If this is back in stock, when I link it, and if not, I will keep checking and I will post it as soon as I do see it, because this is an absolute sensational dress for £35. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Yvonne, that's a short dress. Honestly, I could not show you this, and the reason why is because I'm putting this under the banner of a one-piece wonder, and I really wanted to show you this. So this is a sequin top. That's how it's described. So I've picked this up in a size 6. It's £45. You are getting a lot for £45 because I've seen tops like this much more expensive than that. Now let's have a look at some detail. The sequin detailing on this is quite spectacular. It's densely sequined, so it's lined in black and it has these wonderful velvet bows with hook and eye fastening here. The sequin detail, can you see how densely packed, and it gives such an elegant look to this. Now, it is described as a top, but honestly, this is quite a sensational jacket in my humble opinion. You can pop this on over anything to take you from day to night simply by popping this on either as a top or throwing this on as a jacket. It's absolutely glorious. Deep V here, very plain, plain around the back. You can see those sequins. This is absolutely glorious. I think it also comes in the black colourway as well, but honestly, this is described as ivory, and it has that mix to it. This is absolutely sensational. Okay, this is the next dress. And this is described as a cream mix. It's a size 6 and it's £49.50. And this is just exceptionally plain and simple. So again, this arrived really nicely packaged, had a few creases around the bottom. I've just hung it up and it's good to go. There isn't a crease inside. So have a look at some detail, and the simplicity is what's key. So you have this nice neckline that is twisted at the front, that goes into that nice little keyhole, but that is covered because it kind of just pulls it across. But that keyhole gives that inverted pleat down the front, very plain, going into the sleeve detail here. Column style, wider column. You've got split down the side here. Around the back, it's very plain. Covered button around the back. Honestly, this is gorgeous. You can pop this on during the day. You can pop this on during the evening with some nice shoes. And honestly, you're good to go. Okay, this is the final piece. And it's this simple velvet dress. This is a size 6. It's in teal and it's £45. This also comes in the most glorious shade of pink as well. It's deep kind of cerise pink. It's absolutely glorious. I was torn between the two, but I do love this teal shade. But the pink is equally nice. So let's put this back so you can just focus on the dress. So it's a slight boat neckline here, but look how they've cut this dress in one piece. So it's down the front here. So it's almost like in 2 pieces that they have done this, and that looks so sculptured. Can you see how the sheen almost looks silvery on the teal? It's absolutely spectacular. So it almost looks dolman sleeve, but then it just falls straight. You can see the back here, how it's shaped. This is quite simply spectacular. £45, I couldn't actually believe the quality of this dress. When you put this on, it's quite unassuming off, but honestly, when you pop this on, this really does pop. It's absolutely glorious. As I said to you, it comes in pink as well, but I was drawn to this teal shade. Both are equally spectacular. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you've seen how absolutely minimally sensational each one of these dresses is. Mash will come next where I'll show you some different outfit ideas. But honestly, as standalones, you can pop each one of these on and you will instantly feel elevated and pulled together. Now I popped this in because this was a bit of a wild card. It's described as a top, which it is, but I think it's so much more than that. And it's why I put it into this one piece wonder category, because whilst it is a sensational top, it is an outstanding jacket, and I've seen jackets like that much more expensive than this one from Marks and Spencer, and the quality of it is absolutely remarkable. Do let me know if one of them is a hero for you. Let me know. I'd love to hear your views and which ones you do like. Let me know, and let me know which outfit you prefer as well. I'd love to know that as well. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for supporting me, and thank you for subscribing. It does mean a lot for the channel. So let's jump right into the mashup. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Cheerio. Bye bye.